And the grain elevators will tower over Silo City with new light next weekend as the City of Night brings art, culture, music, and more to the historic area of the Queen City. We're joined by Dana Saylor to tell us a little bit more about this very unique event. Now, Dana, it was a huge success last year, but I think it's a little bit of a vast thing to describe. So let's kind of talk about it in a general sense. What's happening with City of Night?
So I like to describe City of Night by its 4 planks: art, history, culture, and sustainability. It's a huge multidisciplinary arts event. It used to be one night only, and now we have the VIP preview night too. But it's basically art installations, live music, food trucks, art show, ways to access the grain elevators that people don't normally get, like a water ferry, a bike valet, and other things like that.
So for people that are going to this event, they're going to sort of walk by station after station of art installations and various other sort of interactive things, correct?
Right. So as you move throughout the space, there's about 5 different buildings in this complex called Silo City, and they host us. This is our 3rd year. And you'll go through, you'll see a whole bunch of different kinds of installations. Some are inside, some are outside. Some you look up 110 feet and you see an installation, and then the other things are out by the river. We'll have a number of different performances this year that are really exciting. Musicians from the BPO will be there at sunset to help us with our lantern release. And we'll be hosting a number of different new artists. We have about 61 artists participating in the installations alone, and then about 35 artists who are in the art fair section.
And this is one of the events in Buffalo that draws a major crowd, so if you'd like to experience it on a more intimate level, that's why you're adding the VIP night. Tell me a little bit about how people can experience this.
So for $100, you get a free water ferry ride from Canal Side down to the site, which is a beautiful way to experience the grain elevators and the Buffalo River. You arrive, you get free catered food, you get free local food and drink, you get access to the artists and the installations early, so you get to wander around the site just like you would on the night of the event, but there's only maximum of 500 people, which for a 6-acre site of the size that it is, that's actually really, it'll seem really empty. And it's a wonderful way to experience the site with people who are really interested in the art and who really want to experience it up close and talk to people about it and get some performances and things as well.
And one of the key points you talked about is sustainability. So do you think utilizing these spaces in a non-traditional manner is something that's happening all over Buffalo?
Absolutely, and I think that this event has transformed the site in a lot of ways. It's transformed what people imagine for places like that, and it's transformed the neighborhood. I mean, all the different events that have taken place at Silo City, including things that Just Buffalo Literary Center does, and Silo City Fleas, and all these different events that take place there, and Torn Space Theater does events there as well. You start to see the Ohio Street corridor changing. You see the old First Ward being revitalized, and it's really exciting what Peg Overdorf and Laura Kelly at the Old First Ward Community Center have done there. And I think that we're just kind of building on a movement that's already taking place and trying to draw attention to places like this, and reusing them, as you said, I think is the biggest thing you can do that's sustainable. But we also try to do things like have the bike valet, encourage alternate forms of transportation, and then also try to do composting and recycling at the event itself.
So for people that want to go to this event, real quick, remind us the days of City and Night, VIP, and then when everyone can come.
So VIP night is Friday, June 27th. It is from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. You can buy tickets at cityofnightbuffalo.com. And then also the main event is free, but we encourage donations to help us cover our costs for the event. That is on Saturday, June 28th from 4 p.m. till 1 a.m.
So it's definitely going to be a long, exciting night. Thank you so much for coming in, Dana.